Something huge was just confirmed in the crypto world, something that could change the way you think about money, wealth, and your future. This isn't just another rumor on Twitter. This is official, verified, and it's happening faster than anyone expected. If you've ever felt like you missed the Bitcoin boom, or like crypto was too late for you, pay attention. Because what I'm about to share might just be the next great shift in financial history. And if you ignore it, well, let's just say, you might regret it when you're still paying off student loans while your friends are sipping cocktails in Miami on crypto gains. Let's dive in. Today, something historic happened. Regulators and institutions didn't just talk about crypto, they confirmed it. They gave the green light. And in that single move, the game shifted. For over a decade, critics laughed. They called Bitcoin a scam, said Ethereum was just a tech toy, dismissed the entire space as digital monopoly money. But now, the world's most powerful players, the banks, the hedge funds, the governments, are no longer mocking. They're moving. And when institutions move, they don't move for fun. They move for trillions. Think about what this really means. This isn't just about charts, price spikes, or another hype cycle. This is about legitimacy. A new chapter where crypto isn't just a side bet, it's officially recognized as the future of money. And here's the question you need to wrestle with. When the billionaires, the regulators, and the financial giants position themselves, do you want to be left on the sidelines watching history unfold? Or do you want to be in the game, early, before the floodgates swing open? Remember Netflix? When they were mailing DVDs, everyone laughed. People said, "Why would I wait for a disc in the mail when I can just rent from Blockbuster?" And yet, where's Blockbuster now? Buried. Gone. The people who saw the shift early became legends. The ones who ignored it, they became history. Let's be real, you've seen the headlines. One day, crypto is dead forever. The next day, it's the future of finance. And if you're like most people, that back and forth gets exhausting. It's confusing. It makes you want to tune it all out. But here's what almost no one tells you. While the media screams back and forth, quietly, in the background, the foundation is being built. The rails, the regulations, the partnerships, the boring stuff that actually makes adoption possible, is already underway. And today's confirmation proves it. We are closer than ever to crypto being a normal part of everyday life. Now, here's the scary part. Most people won't realize it until it's too late. By the time your parents are talking about it at the dinner table, by the time you see it plastered across the nightly news, the big money, the hedge funds, the billionaires, the institutions, will already be locked in. That's the fear. That's the urgency. But there's also hope in that urgency. Because right now, while most people are still distracted, scrolling, laughing it off, you have a window of opportunity. A chance to position yourself before the floodgates open, before the rest of the world finally wakes up. Now, before you get carried away and start selling your car to buy Bitcoin, let's take a deep breath. I'm not saying you should gamble everything you have, max out your credit cards, or survive on nothing but ramen noodles for the next year. That's not smart investing. That's desperation disguised as strategy. But, let's be honest, ramen isn't the worst thing in the world. It's cheap, it's quick, and it keeps you alive when the market dips. Think of it as a metaphor for investing. You don't need to bet your life savings to stay in the game. You can start small, stay disciplined, and still position yourself for the kind of upside most people only dream about. Investing doesn't have to feel like jumping off a cliff. It can be calculated, it can be strategic, and yes, even a little fun. You can sip your coffee, scroll your portfolio, and feel like you're participating in the future of money without putting yourself in financial danger. That's the sweet spot, getting exposure without losing your sanity. So, what does today's confirmation really mean for you? It's more than just a headline, it's a signal. A signal that a big day is coming. And not just one day, but a whole season of opportunity. Think about it. Wall Street is slowly opening the doors, payment giants are making crypto easier to use, and governments are drafting frameworks to bring legitimacy. That's a blueprint for mainstream adoption. And what does that mean for everyday people like you? It means investing will get simpler. Platforms will get safer. Transactions will get smoother. And yes, if you make smart choices, there's real potential to see life-changing gains. But here's the thing, you have to approach it like a player, not a gambler. Don't get it twisted, this isn't a guaranteed lottery ticket. It's a test. A test of patience. A test of discipline. A test of awareness. The people who win in this next chapter won't be the ones chasing hype or trying to time the market perfectly. They'll be the ones who understand the trend, make calculated moves, and stay calm when the rest of the world panics. Imagine being at the start of a wave. You don't have to ride it recklessly, you just need to know where to position yourself, when to paddle, and how to stay balanced. That's how opportunities turn into real, lasting gains. Because while today is confirmation of progress, tomorrow brings the real battle. And that's where most people will either rise or get crushed. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. With opportunity comes risk. The same forces that open the door can also slam it shut. Regulation isn't just a stamp of approval, it's also a leash. Volatility isn't going anywhere. And if you chase hype without strategy, you'll get burned. But, listen carefully, that's exactly why this moment is powerful. Because the people who learn, who prepare, who act with wisdom instead of emotion, they're the ones who come out wealthy on the other side. The others? Well, they'll be the ones tweeting memes about how crypto ruined their life. Don't be that person. Quick question, if your mom suddenly asked you to explain Bitcoin at Thanksgiving dinner, could you? Or would you just smile and pass the gravy? Because if you can't explain it, you probably don't understand it well enough to invest big. Just saying. Here's the bigger story. This isn't just about crypto, it's about your future. Inflation is eating away at savings. The dollar isn't as strong as it once was. Student debt, rent, wages, everything stacked against your generation. But new systems, new technologies, new opportunities, they're here. Crypto represents more than a coin on a screen. It's about ownership, freedom, a chance to build wealth in a system that wasn't designed to keep you stuck. That's why today's confirmation matters. It's a signal, a spark, a chance to think differently about money before money itself changes forever. So, something big was confirmed today. And a big day lies ahead. The question is, what are you going to do about it? You don't need to go all in, you don't need to gamble your future. But you do need to start learning, preparing, and acting intentionally. Because the window of opportunity doesn't stay open forever. If you want to be part of the generation that thrives instead of the one that watches from the sidelines, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay ready. And hey, if this video gave you clarity, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Because this is just the beginning. The next chapter is coming fast, and you don't want to miss it.